Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin. If you're new here, I'm so excited and happy that you found my channel and so happy that you're here. Today, we got a fun one. We got a nice, fresh, new set of nails. We got a nail art design video for today. This one, you know, I was gonna lie to y'all and be like, oh, it's super beginner friendly, but I'm not even gonna hold you. When I got to doing my non-dominant hand, I was struggling. I was shaking. It was, I'm not gonna say easy for beginners, it's giving intermediate. It's giving intermediate, but it's also giving really cute. It's giving Dippin' Dots. We're doing this nail design today. I took some inspiration off of Pinterest and then kind of just like did my own thing with it, but it's these like pastel, I don't know, it's giving confetti, it's giving frosted animal cracker, it's giving a whole lot, but they're super cute. I love how they turned out. Took me a couple hours, I'm not gonna hold you, but I'm gonna show you guys the process today of how I achieved this nail art design. I hope you like it as much as I do. I'm rocking with these for the next couple of weeks minimum, so I'm super excited to kind of match them with outfits. I really felt like I just needed a little pop of color. I was tired of doing like the neutral. I've been stuck on French nail art designs for I don't know how long, so I just wanted something different other than French, and I think this is super fun. Not too loud, but loud enough to make a statement, and I think the neutral nude color kind of like tones down the bright blue on some of the nails. Y'all, it's not, I done tried to record this intro like 3 times. Maybe I'm hungry. I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A when I'm done with this because it's okay. We go get it through though. Y'all like this little hairstyle though? I tried something new, like a little messy bun type beat. Don't ask me why the seam is in the middle of the headband like that, because I don't know, I ain't make it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on if you already love the vibes here, which I know you do, because why wouldn't you? Like, you wouldn't even still be here if you didn't. So go ahead and turn on all those little YouTube buttons so you don't miss anything from me. And let's go ahead and get into this nail art video. Okay, so we're starting with already prepped and shaped nails, but I did have a little bit of shininess left over, so I did go in with the light buffer to get the rest of the shine off that comes on the nails naturally as they come. And then I'm just taking a little brush that came in my Beetles kit to get away any excess dust so we don't get any of that in the polish that we're about to apply. Now I'm going in with the Beetles foundation base gel that comes in that same kit to act as a nice adhesion layer for all of our colors and nail art design that we're about to do. I wanted to include quite a few real-time painting clips in this video because I feel like everything on the internet is so sped up, and I just want y'all to see, like, when I'm actually painting my nails, I'm taking my time. I'm making sure I'm getting all the crevices and the corners because I want it to look as salon quality as possible. And this is also just my own self-care me time where I really just sit down with myself, take my time, and add a little bit more beauty to the beauty that's already here, you know? One of my favorite tips for applying foundation base gel is to just work in thin layers and start in the middle and kind of spread it out. And it also prevents the polish from kind of like pulling up on the side and you just having too much product on your nails at a time. So work slowly, work in thin layers, and you'll have a nice even coat and set the perfect foundation for whatever nail design you're about to do. Also, there are no clips in this video of me curing my nails at all because my lamp was to the right and outside of the frame of the camera, but you need to cure every single layer that you paint, including the base layer. I cure each layer, even the tiny dots that I'll get to later. I cure each layer for 60 seconds. You need to look at the instructions on your bottle. It'll tell you how long. I'm telling you to do that, but I didn't even do that, so I just did 60 seconds because it felt right. But make sure you cure each layer so you don't get a gel allergy, okay? Now we're getting a little bit closer to the fun part. I'm prepping all of the nail polish colors that I picked out beforehand. I'm just unscrewing all the lids here so that it's easier to just like take the cap off and have the color that I'm about to use readily accessible. I'm just taking like a light blue, a light taupe, and a light lavender, and a white color for the design that I'm doing. And I'm going in first with this light blue color. I'm choosing which colors I'm using as I go along, honestly, and you'll see in the time lapse later when I do the other hand that I did completely different colors on my index finger. I pretty much did the opposite of what I did on my right hand, which if you've seen my other nail videos, you know that I kind of like to do. But again, more real-time clips here just to show you how I'm going about actually applying the nail polish. I hear a lot of people saying that, you know, applying the nail polish itself is the hardest part, but honestly I feel like it's because of how much product you're actually using on your brush. I also paint like as an art form as well, so painting nails is kind of similar to how I would do art or paint on a canvas. I control how much paint is actually on my brush, and that is going to make all the difference in what type of application you get on your nails. And then I'm just repeating that same process. I don't play about double coats. I don't care. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't had a polish yet that I only have to go in with one coat. But I always multiply my coats because I want all of my layers to be as opaque as possible. Again, that just adds to that overall salon quality look and feel that we're going for. And now I'm starting the portion where we get into that abstract element of the design. I mean, the whole nail art design is kind of abstract, but we're just starting those abstracted French tips, we'll call them. See, I can't get away from the French tip. I always want to do something halfway up the nail like a French tip is. Anyways, I'm using the brush that comes in the bottle, as you can see. I definitely would have had an easier time if I had used a thinner brush, which, as you can see, is literally right there. It's in the frame. It's that blue stick hanging off in the corner. I could have just used a brush, and that probably would have made this process a little bit easier for me, but you can see that I'm still doing it with the brush that comes in the bottle, and I'm just making really rough organic shapes. I'm going in again with very little polish on the brush so that I can kind of get an outline for the shape that I'm trying to create, and then I'm filling in that empty space with the rest of the polish that's on the brush to kind of complete the shape. And then you'll see later I'm going to do another layer of this, obviously, because it's super thin, and I was just trying to control how much polish was going to end up on my nails by working in thin layers. But again, you'll see in a second that I added another layer so that the white was more opaque. And I definitely went a little bit over halfway down the nail for the thumb, but that's the fun thing about abstract designs. Like, even when you mess up, it looks like it's part of the design. So just have fun if you try to recreate this. If you mess up, go down too far, just work with it. That's what I did. You can even see I lost the curve that I had just made right there, but again, that's all part of the process. Just have fun with it. Your nails don't have to be perfect. They just have to look kind of good. And this is me going in with that second layer that I mentioned before. Now I've just grabbed a little piece of aluminum foil to put my different colors on to do the dot portion of the nail art design. I'm only doing little bits of the polish because though it's not like regular polish and it dries out, I think gel polish gets a little bit tacky, so I'm only doing a little bit so the air doesn't make it tacky and hard to work with. But after I get it on the aluminum foil, obviously I'm just going in with the end of the paintbrush that I should have used earlier. I'm using it as a dotting tool since, surprise, I still don't have one. I'm going in and just doing different colored dots on each nail. I'm not doing blue on the finger that I already painted blue. I'm going in obviously with another color just to add a little bit of dimension and complexity to a kind of easy design, but you know what I mean. And yeah, I'm just doing that. I am swirling it a little bit to make the dots bigger than the end of the brush. Your dotting tool is only going to create dots as big as the dot, obviously. But yeah, I had to circle around and make some of the dots bigger. Then as you can see, I'm going in with the white on top of whatever color is underneath it to add a third layer of dots to the design. And then I'm going to fill in the empty spaces with white dots as well, just to make it a little bit more busy, because I never liked too much empty space. But that's pretty much the bulk of the design right there after I add the little white dots, which I'm doing right now, it looks like. And the final step is to seal everything with a good top coat. I love the fact that gel polish is immediately dry after you cure it, so you don't have to worry about smearing any of your hard work that you just did. So I'm going in pretty heavy-handed with the top coat because I need everything to smooth down and look nice and seamless. But I also never minded a little bit of texture. Like, some people really need to have their nail art design smooth under the top coat, but I definitely like that I can feel the dots under the top coat. Anyway, that is completely irrelevant to what we're talking about. But yeah, you just seal everything in with the top coat at the end, and then I do a final cure for 60 seconds as well under the UV light, and you're all done. It looks so good. I was going back and forth between whether I wanted matte or shiny for this design, but obviously I landed on a shiny top coat. And here is a time lapse of me doing the non-dominant hand as proof that I did it and nothing else. Okay, I lied. There is one last step. I am adding my favorite Sally Hansen cuticle oil to my nails to kind of revitalize and re-nourish our nails that are freshly traumatized, and also add a little bit of shine to really make the design pop. And that's it. And I think that's all that I have to share today. I hope you all enjoyed the video, that you got something from it. My filming, I don't know how the nail art girlies do it. You know, I'm a nail enthusiast. I do my nails because it's fun, it's a creative outlet, and it saves coins. I don't know how the nail art girlies here film these, because they're definitely a challenge. But I hope you're able to get a little something from it if you're interested in nail art or starting to do your own nails at home. I hope it kind of gave you inspiration, if nothing else. Inspiration, if not technique. But yes, I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. And I cannot wait to catch you in the next video. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any new content. Nail art is definitely not all I do here. Check out my other videos that I have up. We got everything from lifestyle, nail art, get ready with me's. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I cannot wait to catch you all in the next one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.